Tell you that the Children's Ballet of San Antonio looking for dancers, actors, and vocalists for their upcoming spring performance of Sleeping Beauty.
Those auditions are taking place next Saturday. They will be held at the Dance Center San Antonio at 126 West Rector. All dancers, gymnasts, actors, and vocalists ages 3 to 19 are invited to register for an audition time online. We have all that information right now on our website, KSAT.com.
All right, we still have a lot more to come here on GMSA, and today families are going to have the opportunity to discover different education opportunities across the Alamo City. So coming up, we're going to have all the details on a free school fair event happening downtown today. One of my favorite places in the city, the Museum for Kids. And we're going to check in with Alyssa Cole in just a bit.
Very excited for that. Okay, it's 8:57, 52 degrees. We'll be right back.
Right now on GMSA, a group of police officers in Memphis fired after a deadly confrontation. What newly released body cam footage is now showing.
Plus, social media giant Snapchat facing a lawsuit involving drugs and fentanyl. What a family in the Midwest is blaming them for.
And let's take a live look out at the Alamo City. All right, we are looking at 52 degrees now. We got a long weekend. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit for your full forecast. But for now, it is 9 o'clock. It is Saturday, January 21st. Yesterday, I don't want to be too pessimistic, but yesterday it was a little gloomy out there. We still, walked around, tried to get those steps in. And
did you get your steps in?
I got the steps in. Don't you worry. What's like the goal?
10,000.
10,000 a day. That's just a lot
I do more than 10,000 though. I try to get to 5 miles a day.
We're going to keep the gloating down.
Like 12,000 steps.
You can just keep going. Just keep going. So Sarah Spivey, is today going to be a good day for
good stepping weather?
A good stepping day.
Great for overachievers like Sarah Acosta. It is, however, actually going to be cool and pretty cloudy, but by the afternoon we are going to start to see some sun. I want to start off the forecast by showing you the satellite picture from space of the clouds and of the temperatures. You can see a very clear clearing line from Rock Springs down to Spofford and out west. It's sunny right now in Del Rio and in Rock Springs, but we were locked into cloud cover around San Antonio. Temperatures are in the low 50s as we zoom in here around the Alamo City, even in the upper 40s like in Bernie. We're seeing 51 in New Braunfels. Good morning in Castroville. It's 54 degrees, 50 in Bandera, and we are seeing some light rain showers and sprinkles too, especially for the northeast part of Bexar County, right along the Comal and Guadalupe line in Wilson County near Sutherland Springs, seeing some of that light rain near Gonzales and Luling as well. This is starting to move out, and I can't rule out a stray sprinkle through about lunch, but in the afternoon we are going to see clearing skies. It's chilly right now in the low 50s. The afternoon will reach the mid 60s. Tomorrow I think is my winner for the weekend though, because even though we're going to wake up cold near 39 degrees, we are going to see total sunshine tomorrow, 67 degrees for the high temperature. These sprinkles not doing anything to help out our drought situation. However, there is a chance for rain we're hopeful for in the week ahead. I'll give you those details in a few minutes. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning. Tomorrow, the first day of National School Choice Week, and happening downtown, a group of local moms preparing to host a local kickoff event at the museum.
GMSA's Alyssa Cole is there. Alyssa, some people may not be familiar with the School Choice Week, so how do San Antonio area schools tie into this?
Good morning, Max and Sarah. That's an excellent question. Now, National School Choice Week is an opportunity to give families a chance to vet and learn more about schools in their community. So right here in San Antonio, you can see the preparations are underway. Here in this room, the Museum for Kids is the theater room. You can see the tables with the signs set up, School of Science and Technology. There's a different schools here. But let me give you some more information. So representatives from over 150 San Antonio and Greater San Antonio public, private, charter, magnet, online, and home schools will all set up booths and tables right here in the museum's theater space, offering an opportunity to ask questions, learn more about application processes and deadlines for enrollment. Now, the nonprofit organization San Antonio Charter Moms is hosting this event free of charge for the public, so it's an excellent opportunity to get a 6-month head start on education educational opportunities before the start of the next school year. So if you're watching this report, come on down to the Museum. It's fun, it's free, and it's resourceful. It's a resourceful opportunity if you're looking to switch public, virtual, or home schools for your children. This is a great way to learn and get that face-to-face experience with, people across the city in their institutions. Now, information on where and when. So the address for the museum is 2800 Broadway Avenue. Of course, it's located here downtown, and the event will start at 11 a.m. and it'll run until 2 p.m. Again, this is free and open to the public. And coming up in the next half hour, a live interview on more information on why you should be here with us. Alyssa Cole, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Alyssa. In your morning headlines, the Memphis Police Department has fired 5 officers after an investigation into a deadly confrontation with 29-year-old Tyree Nichols. Nichols suffered critical injuries, dying 3 days after a stop for alleged reckless driving. Police saying he ran off after a confrontation with officers, and another confrontation occurred when they detained him. His family saying police beat him so severely he was unrecognizable. The FBI and Justice Department have also opened a civil rights investigation.
And over in Hollywood, Alec Baldwin preparing to fight back against involuntary manslaughter charges and the shooting death of his cinematographer on the set of his film Rust. Now, production on the movie is reportedly restarting with new safety measures. The New York Times reporting the project will have safety and supervisors and no live ammunition. Now, Hutchins, a cinematographer who was shot and killed on the set, her husband will also executive produce the film. It's all part of the wrongful death settlement. The production company behind Rust has not yet commented on the film's future.
An Iowa family whose loved one died after taking a Xanax laced with fentanyl is suing Snap, the parent company of Snapchat. They accuse the app of making it easy for their loved one to buy drugs on the platform. The lawsuit from the family of Sierra Gilliam blames Snapchat for connecting her to a drug dealer. She began purchasing Xanax through Snapchat to help her sleep. Last August, she took one of those pills, according to the lawsuit, but it was laced with fentanyl. Gilliam's parents have offered a reward for anyone who can help them find the person who sold her those drugs.
Time now, just about 9:07, 52 degrees out.
Still to come, award-winning show Ted Lasso back for a new season. We have the preview in your morning spotlight.
I think it's like my favorite show.
Mine too.
Yeah.
It's just a happy show.
So not so happy. Have you tried to buy eggs recently?
I did. It was horrendous.
Yeah, so egg prices are so high that, get this, some people are smuggling them across the southern border. Why you can be paying the big bucks if you get caught doing that. We're going to explain next.
52 degrees, 9:07. Yeah, it's kind of like muggy, not muggy, but like yucky out there.
I like that. Go put that on a weather graphic.
And but you can still go outside and enjoy yourself, according to Max Massey. Sarah Spivey will have our weekend forecast as we come back. Okay, whether you like them for breakfast or need them for baking, eggs are a staple in many people's diets.
But skyrocketing prices, they're leading to a lot of shoppers, especially at the U.S. southern border, to think about getting them from Mexico instead. So food distributors say the drastic spike in prices is because of bird flu outbreak and supply issues. But travelers are being warned not to buy eggs in Mexico and try to bring them into the United States. It is illegal, and if you get caught doing this, you could have to pay, get this, a $10,000 fine.
And with the rising price of eggs, more and more people are getting their own backyard chickens, but some experts are skeptical. One says a poultry specialist says that teaches chicken owners how to raise small flocks. She's warning them not to wing it. It costs like feed, housing, equipment, electricity, and time can drive up the average cost of backyard eggs to over $20 a dozen.
The reality is that you're going to spend more money on your chickens at home than you are on eggs at the grocery store.
However, some chicken owners say business is booming as more people push to raise their own backyard flocks.
One of my favorite things is people who own chickens, the names for their chickens are usually pretty clever, like Ethel or Roberta. And just these it's good chicken names.
It is a lot of work. It's not that easy. I don't have chickens, but the reason because I looked into it and I was like, no, This looks like a lot of work.
I feel like your dogs would
I don't know if
be a
they
little-
would get along with the chickens.
They might be having chicken dinner a lot.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the pollen count for the day today. Molds are low. And here's some good news. Mountain cedar is low as well. Mountain cedar, the lowest it's been since the end of the year here in San Antonio. So nice to see that low mountain cedar count, at least temporarily. Now we are in the middle of mountain cedar season, so we're likely to see that number fluctuate back and forth. Showing you right now the radar because we do have some light rain showers out there, especially east of San Antonio towards Seguin, Schertz, Luling, Gonzales. These areas all dealing with some very light rain sprinkles and even some moving into Bexar County as well from Atascosa County. So a sprinkle or two is possible through about lunch, but right now where we're seeing those sprinkles is out in Guadalupe County, Comal counties, and even in Wilson County. We'll zoom in on one of these showers here just about to cross over I-10 there, right just south of Morrison Falls rather. So again, just some light rain showers possible for us early this morning. We will see this gradually come to an end by around lunch. It is cloudy and cool outside, kind of not a very great start to the weekend when you think about it. 52 degrees, the airport's still reporting some very light rain, although nothing has been measurable. North winds at about 10 miles per hour. I want to show you the satellite and temperatures here because you can see that there is a clearing line. If you're watching us from Del Rio, it's sunny out in Del Rio right now and 52 degrees, but we're socked into the cloud cover here in San Antonio with the low 50s until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And here's a look at that future cast for you. Again, 1 or 2 sprinkles possible through lunch, clearing skies across the hill country as early as noon. And then all of us will see some sun shortly before sunset. We'll probably see sun here in San Antonio around 2 in the afternoon, but it should stay fairly cloudy for Gonzales, Hallettsville, Cuero, unfortunately, for most of the day. And that's going to have a pretty big impact on those afternoon temperatures. It'll be near 70 degrees out west with a little bit more sunshine for areas like Uvalde, Del Rio, Eagle Pass. Around San Antonio, mid-60s is pretty seasonable for this time of year. And then the upper 50s, the further east you go and the less cloud cover you see. So when we look at the KSAT 12-hour forecast, a sprinkle or 2 is possible until noon. Around noon, we'll be in the mid-50s, so you're going to need that jacket for most of the day. Afternoon temperatures climbing into the mid-60s right around 4 p.m. And then tonight, it'll get chilly pretty quickly. If you have Saturday night date plans or just family plans outdoors, know to take the jacket with you because it'll be in the upper 40s as early as 10 o'clock. Let's take a look at our weather setup right now. A lot of rainfall for the Houston area today because of this low pressure system. We just have not seen a hardy enough low pressure system move to where it needs to be for us to get rain here in San Antonio. Even with this front moving through today, most of the precipitation is up north around that area of low. At the same time, though, this is going to bring us a very pleasant day tomorrow with low humidity, chilly conditions, 30s in the early morning hours, but we should stay above freezing, 67 for the high temperature, and a bit breezy tomorrow with northwest winds gusting up to 20. However, there is hope for some rain, especially Monday night into Tuesday morning. There's a rainmaker setting up across the Pacific Northwest. This one is going to dig south and put us under a window for decent rain chances Monday night into Tuesday morning. We still have many questions about how much rain we could see, whether or not we would have a risk for severe weather. But the thing to know is that window Monday night into Tuesday is our best chance for a while. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in the next half hour, and I'm going to have a look at Fido's forecast the next half hour as well. Something to know other than the window for rain Monday night into Tuesday is this week will be considerably cooler than last week. Last week we were seeing highs in the 70s. This upcoming week we'll have chilly mornings in the 30s and cool afternoons only near 60 degrees.
Lots of light sweaters.
Lots of light sweaters. Yeah, sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Thank you, Sarah. 9:16, 52 degrees out.
Coming up before 9:30, a couple in Ohio is offering travelers some 90s themed Airbnbs. We'll check out the setup in just a couple moments. Plus,
coming up, we're going backstage for a new production of Rent that's bringing a little New York talent to San Antonio.
Good morning and welcome back. So the classic Broadway musical Rent is now showing at the Carlos Alvarez Studio Theater at the Tobin Center.
The cast includes actors from San Antonio and some from New York. KSAT producer Priscilla Carmen went behind the scenes. Let's take a look.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear.
The Tony Award-winning Broadway musical Rent is coming to the Tobin for this week only.
Rent is a show about the AIDS epidemic in the early 90s, the housing crisis, and LGBTQ+ matters. But at its core, it's a show about human connection and friendship and equality and humanity. And I think coming out of a pandemic, it's so important for people to be reminded about how special human connection can be. I'm so happy that San Antonio Broadway Theater is bringing this to San Antonio, especially in the way that they're integrating New York actors into the San Antonio theater community.
For the audience, yes, they may come into this knowing that there are New York actors in the show, and that's really cool, but they're going to watch the show and they're not going to know the difference between the people that are from New York and the people that are from San Antonio. And I think that it's such an interesting and unique thing, and for a theater company to be mixing New York actors and local actors together and showing the San Antonio community that it's like all of these people coming together just make this really awesome show, and they're going to leave not pointing out one particular actor, one particular singer. They're going to leave going, wow, that was an amazing show.
For more information on the San Antonio Broadway Theater or to purchase tickets, head to KSAT.com. Priscilla Carmen, KSAT 12 News.
Song will be in my head the rest of the day.
Oh, and it's better than Harry Styles. Time now, 9:22, 52 degrees out. Nothing against Harry.
We stand Harry, GMSA.
Collective we, I guess.
Okay, after the break, one of the most iconic rides at Disney, it's closing. We'll look at what could replace Splash Mountain in the next few years. In your morning spotlight, get your biscuits ready. Apple TV Plus says season 3 of Ted Lasso is happening this spring. Why are you giggling, Max?
I'm excited. It's a great show.
I know. There's no specific date in the series. Ted Lasso plays a lovable football coach who ends up managing a Premier League soccer team in the UK. So according to writer and star Brett Goldstein, season 3 will be the show's last. I know.
Tragic. All right, if you're a fan of the show Friends or Seinfeld, listen up. You can actually now stay in the show's famous apartment. Kind of. So a Cincinnati, Ohio couple, they created a sitcom-themed Airbnb for short-term renters. It's dubbed the Sitcom Suites. They come equipped with all the favorite things you know about the shows. It took about 3 months of work across 7 different states and explored thrift shops, antique shops, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist for all the memorabilia. Look at that. Joey on the cover of the Soap Digest.
Love it. Okay, and it's your last chance this weekend to ride the Magic Kingdom Splash Mountain. Disney World is closing the popular water ride Sunday night. The Florida attraction, which opened in 1992, includes characters from the 1946 Disney film Song of the South, which critics claim portray racial stereotypes. In 2020, Disney announced that Splash Mountain would be turned into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, based on the 2009 animated film The Princess and the Frog. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is scheduled to open next year.
Time now, just about 9:27, 52 degrees out.
Still ahead at 9:30, a 17-year-old is facing charges after police chase with SAPD. How it all went down, that's coming up.
And after the Dallas Zoo was forced to close for a day due to tampering with exhibits, we're going to look at how the San Antonio Zoo keeps their animals and their visitors safe. Good morning, welcome back, and happy Saturday. Just about 9:30 this Saturday, January 21st. We're a very musical and lively bunch. You want to continue to
I knew
sing?
you were going to call me out.
It was great. So we did a great story on Rent coming to the Tobin Theater in just a bit. But Harry Styles has been stuck in our head all morning.
Because you said it was one of the most streamed. Oh, he was doing a crossword puzzle. Max was doing a crossword puzzle.
I got it.
Asked
for those
what the
wondering.
most streamed Harry Styles song was.
And then, of course, our actual, resident musician, Sarah Spivey, chimed in. Sarah, what did you say about Sarah Costa?
Yeah, what did you say about my my performance?
I don't want to be mean.
You're always flat.
I said she was a little flat, but that was during the commercial break, okay? Look at this, Sarah. We need to talk about the weather, okay? All right, so we do have a few light rain showers and sprinkles out east in Guadalupe County and in Gonzales County this morning. Even around San Antonio, some sprinkles have been reported. At the airport, there's even been a little light rain. However, there's been no measurable rain. It's really just been spits and drizzles out there today. It's 52 degrees outside, north winds at about 10 miles per hour. Now, as we look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, stray sprinkles possible until noon. We're still going to be in the 50s around noon, so bring the jacket with you if you're planning on going out. In the afternoon, you can shrug it off because we're going to start to see some sun, 65 degrees around 4 p.m., and then chilly once again this evening. Now, tomorrow's weather is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'll detail your Sunday forecast coming up in a bit, and we'll talk about much better rain chances in just a few minutes. Sarah, Max.
Thank you, Sarah. Police are asking you for help in locating 2 children. The Amber Alert that reached your phones yesterday still very active this morning. You may have seen these alerts on traffic signs around San Antonio. Police believe sisters 6-year-old Jennifer Burns and 9-year-old Jessica Burns are with their grandmother, who's in a black Ford Escape with the Texas license plate on your screen right there, MTC 6093. Investigators say they were last seen in North Texas, the town of McKinney, just north of Dallas, Thursday night. If you have any information, call police, that number on your screen.
Well, after a late night chase, a 17-year-old is now facing multiple charges this morning, and it all started after he was spotted driving a stolen vehicle on I-10. So take a look. This is what we know right now. San Antonio police tell us they spotted the car with the front headlights off around 1:30 this morning. After they ran the plates, investigators discovered the vehicle was stolen. Police went after the driver, and that's when the teen behind the wheel wrecked into a pickup truck. He didn't stop there. He didn't give up. He started running away. Now, he was quickly caught, taken into custody, now facing multiple charges. Of them, it includes theft of a stolen vehicle, evading arrest, and criminal mischief.
New this morning, tomorrow is the first day of National School Choice Week, and happening near downtown, a group of local moms are preparing to host a local kickoff event at the Doozeum. Love the Doozeum. GMSA's Alyssa Cole is there. Alyssa, some people may not be familiar with what School Choice Week is. Now, how do our local area schools, how does it tie into this?
Yes, good morning, Max and Sarah. Yes, it's National School Choice Week, and it's an opportunity for families, parents to learn more about schools in their community. So we're going to kick off the week today here locally in San Antonio downtown at the Doozeum Museum for Kids. And the group responsible for hosting this event is the San Antonio Chartered Moms Group. And the executive director of that group, Inga Cotton, is going to join us and explain to us why we are celebrating here in San Antonio locally for this national event. Good morning, Inga.
Good morning. So National School Choice Week stands for the idea that families can choose lots of different types of schools for their kids. So it could be a neighborhood public school, a private school, a public charter school, homeschooling. There's lots of options out there, and it's different than it was when we were growing up. And so that's why families need a guide, and that's what we're here to do.
Perfect. And so talk about who's going to be here today.
Yeah, so we have almost 30 different schools of choice. These are schools, it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in, you can apply. And what's so exciting is they all have different types of learning models. So there's STEM schools, there's like child-focused learning, there's classical education. So we have pre-K for SA, so there's early childhood programs, there's early college, high schools. So just a huge range of options.
And outside of some of those benefits that you were just discussing, you want families and parents to take away what today?
That they can find a school that's the right fit for their kids, and that if you come to our event today, you can meet so many different schools in one day, so it's super efficient. But we also have online resources on our website, sachartermoms.com, and in our Facebook group. So we're here to be that guide for you as you do your school search to get ready for the coming school year.
Perfect. Inga, thank you so much for being a part of this interview. I truly appreciate it. Everyone watching this, Doozeum Museum for Kids is located at 2800 Broadway Avenue. The event starts at 11 a.m. and runs until 2. And remember, this is a free resource event. So come on down if you're watching this report. I guarantee you won't regret it. Alyssa Cole, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Alyssa. Now to a top story making headlines across the country, the death of an American tourist in Mexico.
As ABC's Lama Hassan reports, his family is hiring a private investigator and planning a new autopsy as questions grow about what exactly happened.
This morning, shocking new details from the family of Elliot Blair, found dead while vacationing in Baja California, Mexico. Blair, a prominent American public defender from California, and his wife, Kim, were celebrating their one-year anniversary at the Las Rocas Resort and Spa when the Blair family's lawyer says she was awoken by resort staff in her room.
The main investigating officer walks over from Elliot's body, looks at Kim, and tells Kim through the interpreter that there's a bullet hole in Elliot's head.
This bombshell claim adding to a series of conflicting reports between the Blair family and the Mexican officials. Mexican authorities say the 33-year-old fell from the third-floor balcony of this hotel room, calling it an unfortunate accident. But Blair's family doesn't believe the Mexican investigation, suspecting foul play, insisting he was the victim of a brutal crime. This as ABC News has just obtained the 911 calls of that night. At 12:50 a.m., the resort calls to report, quote, a person who apparently suffered a fall, finding him lying and has blood, suggesting it was a possible fall from a balcony. 20 minutes later, the paramedics arrive on the scene, saying Blair had no vital signs. 5 minutes after that, reporting there were no signs of violence. The Attorney General of Baja California State, in his report, stating that the amount of alcohol found in Blair's body was considerable. His family now hiring a private investigator and are desperate to bring his body home so they can conduct their own autopsy.
At this point, the facts continue to not fit. Nothing fits.
Now, we understand that Elliot Blair's body has been released to the family, but it is still at a funeral home in Tijuana, and bringing him home could take days. Lama Hassan, ABC News, London.
Back here at home, local businesses, employment rates, inflation, recession. We hear these terms a lot, but there are so many questions associated with them, especially when it comes to our local economy. That is why tomorrow morning at our 8 a.m. show, we have two leading essay segments. At 8, we're speaking with the North San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. We're going to be talking about business growth, people moving to San Antonio, and plans for 2023. And what happens if we see a recession. Then at 8:30 a.m., we're joined by the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce interim president and CEO, Dave Peterson. We're going to be talking about more big picture when it comes to San Antonio in terms of Texas, and specifically legislative priorities, your property taxes, property tax relief, infrastructure, and military affairs. If you have any questions, you can submit them right now. Just head to the leading essay section of KSAT.com. Join us tomorrow morning, 8 and 8:30 a.m. But for now, it is just about 9:39, 52 degrees out.
Okay, Max, still to come on GMSA. We've been talking about world records all morning, and this final one, sure to stir up your appetite. We're talking pizza before 10 a.m.
Oh, I could use pizza right now. All right, so after the Dallas Zoo was forced to close for a day, remember we told you about this last weekend, they had to close because there was tampering with exhibits. Sarah Costa giving us an inside look at how the San Antonio Zoo makes sure everyone, visitors and the animals, are staying safe.
That's right. It's coming up in just a bit. But first, 52 degrees at 9:39 this morning. You know, it's cloudy out there, but Sarah Spivey says no fear. The sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to sing because apparently I'm flat, according to Sarah Spivey. We'll be right back.
All right, so we've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. The Dallas Zoo forced to close for a day last Friday after a hole was intentionally cut in the clouded leopard's enclosure, and it allowed one of those leopards to escape. And that wasn't the only incident. A second hole was cut in another enclosure.
So I spoke with the San Antonio Zoo about how tampering with habitat enclosures for their animals is actually more harmful for protected species than to the public, and how they keep their animals and their visitors safe. It's a zoo's worst fear when one of their endangered animals escapes, and it's what happened to one of the clouded leopards at the Dallas Zoo last week.
We don't know how it came up missing.
Thankfully, the leopard named Nova was found within a few hours on the zoo property near her enclosure. However, someone knowingly damaged her habitat.
But we do know that the fence that it escaped from was intentionally cut.
The next day, another intentionally cut hole was found on one of the monkey exhibits. No monkeys escaped or were hurt. The San Antonio Zoo says in most cases, messing with animal habitats does more harm to the animals than to the public.
They know that habitat, they are provided for in that habitat. They get their food brought to them every day. They get mental stimulation. They have, that is their home.
Rachel Malstaff is the director of mammals at the San Antonio Zoo. She explains that an animal escaping its enclosure can also be extremely stressful for it.
If they're a herd animal, if they're in a primate in a troop, that's their family members. So if them to be outside of that group, that can cause a lot of stress to them. And again, not necessarily be able to find the food they need to survive.
The San Antonio Zoo has 15,000 animals, including fish and birds, 812 species. Out of them, 95% are endangered or critically endangered. It's why the zoo says it's so important to keep them safe.
There may be very few of that species in the wild, actually. So we want to be able to preserve that species. We want that species to be around for 100 years plus to come, for years and years to come.
Educating the public about those endangered species and preserving them through procreation. For example, Frida, a 3-year-old jaguar, was brought to the zoo last year in hopes that her and Balam, the male jaguar, will have a baby in the future. Malstaff says to keep these protected animals safe, their staff does daily exhibit integrity checks.
They're checking in the wire mesh, they're checking the barriers, and they're going through making sure everything is safe for guests, for themselves, and also for the animals, too.
On top of having 24/7 security, the zoo also brings in outside contractors to do more thorough checks once a year, and are always prepared for an emergency.
So we do regular drills throughout the year to plan for any emergency situations, so that way staff are prepared, even for animal escapes or for either weather situations or the whole list of drills that we prepare for.
I love going to the San Antonio Zoo. This is their clouded leopard at the San Antonio Zoo.
Thank goodness that didn't get out.
Yeah, and it's pretty small, but I love the new walkway, the jaguar walkway, because one of them is always on it. They switch out between Balam, the male, and Frida, the female. But I love watching Balam because he's always looking out for his girlfriend.
He's always looking for Frida.
He's always looking at Frida. No, you'll notice it next time you go to the zoo. He's always like, oh, that's my girl.
He knows.
That's my girl.
He knows.
Yeah.
Is today going to be a good day to go out to the zoo?
Bring a jacket because it's going to be pretty cloudy and cool for most of the day, but we will see some sun as we head into the afternoon. If you're allergic, though, to mountain cedar, it's a pretty good day. We're looking at low mountain cedar count, the lowest it's been since I think the 28th or 29th of December. So that's a really nice welcome change. However, I do have to caution you that with winds picking up tomorrow from the north, we may see that number go up. All right, outside right now, cloudy skies, and there has been some light rain reported at the airport, but no accumulation of that light rain. It's 52 cloudy and cool degrees out. Here's a look at the radar right now. You can see that there are some very light rain showers moving northeast across parts of San Antonio and south central Texas. Let's go ahead and take a look a little bit closer to Guadalupe and Comal counties. So just between Geronimo and Seguin, some light sprinkles there as well. Near Leon Springs, there are some light rain too, and across parts of Wilson County between Poth and Falls City, just a light rain shower pushing into Gonzales. Although these have really started to let up quite a bit, and that's going to be the trend we're going to see throughout the rest of the morning. Very light sprinkles and showers possible until about lunch. Notice though that we're also starting to see some clearing out to the west. So areas like Rock Springs, Spofford, Del Rio, abundant sunshine right now, but we're locked into the cloud cover here in San Antonio. It's a chilly 52 in New Braunfels and Kerrville. Good morning in Pleasanton. It's 53. A little bit of sun has allowed for Spofford to warm up to 56. And as we look at the future cast, we will not see any clearing in San Antonio until about 2-3 p.m. Until then, an isolated sprinkle is possible. It's going to stay cloudy for Gonzales, Lavaca County, Victoria, and parts of DeWitt County for most of the day today, but we'll see some sun in San Antonio metro area as soon as 2 o'clock this afternoon. KSAT 12-hour forecast calls for just that, a 10% chance for a sprinkle through noon. We'll be at 56 around noon, and then once we see the sun, Temperatures will spike up. We'll be at 65 this afternoon, which is seasonable. Our average high temperature this time of year is 64. Once we see the sunset, though, it is going to be chilly. Temperatures will dip back down into the low 50s. Depending on where you live today, it will depend on your high temperature. The further west you go, more sunshine, warmer 70s, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Uvalde, 50s, though, east of San Antonio near Gonzales and Hallettsville. And around San Antonio, right around the seasonable average of 64. It'll be 64 in Helotes, 66 in Bulverde and Bernie, 62 in Floresville, 64 Converse, 64 in New Braunfels. In the weather setup, a lot of rain for the Houston area and Galveston area because of this low. This is going to track to the north and to the east today. They aren't hurting for rain out in Houston, but we certainly are in San Antonio. And unfortunately, we're just not going to see any healthy rain from this cold front that's moving through today. All of that rainfall is closer to that center of low pressure. What we really need is we need a low pressure system to track through parts of Arizona and southern New Mexico. And that's what this low pressure system is going to do on Tuesday morning. Let me take you through the futurecast first through tomorrow. It'll be nice and chilly in the morning, 39 degrees, but total sunshine for your Sunday, so 67. Then again, that low is going to track kind of right where we need it to be to see a good chance for rain Monday night into Tuesday. Now, North Texas may actually see some snow from this, but here in San Antonio, we're expecting all liquid, about a 40 to 50% coverage. So our best chance for rain in a while, although there still are questions for how much rain and timing, but we'll be able to refine that for you as we get closer to Monday night into Tuesday. But I'm optimistic that some folks will get rain Monday night into Tuesday morning. Cooler in the week ahead too. Highs only near 60 degrees, guys.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Thank you so much. Time now, 9:50, 52 degrees out.
Let's take a look outside with TransGuide. Haven't really seen any incidents pop up on our end over here, but if anything does, we will let you know about it. Please stay safe out there.
All right, up next, if you're looking for something sweet and spicy, Mountain Dew, yes, Mountain Dew, says they're bringing the heat with some hot sauce. We're going to explain in just a bit.
I don't know. I'm skeptical.
No.
All right, pick 3, 2, 4, 6, Fireball 2, Daily 4, 6, 3, 5, 8, Fireball 2.
Your cash 5, 11, 16, 18, 34, 35. Here we go. Mega Millions, 20, 29, 31, 64, 66. Big number 17, Megapire 4. Good luck. We'll be right back. Good morning and welcome back. So this morning, we're going to be talking about Mountain Dew. So Baja Blast, have you ever had it?
No.
What? No. Oh my God, Taco Bell, come on. All right, so Baja Blast has
You've
been
had it?
a long time, of course. I've been a long time fan favorite, even a popular frozen drink. Yeah, they went frozen for a little bit there, made it like slushy form at Taco Bell.
Okay, well now the brand is turning up the heat on the cool drink, making it into a hot sauce. Of course they are. It's in celebration of National Hot Sauce Day, which is this Sunday. Who knew? Mountain Dew teamed up with Houston-based sauce shop iBurn, it's called iBurn, to create Baja Blast hot sauce. It takes the soda's fruity tropical flavor and adds a blast of heat from habanero and jalapeno peppers, as well as green chiles.
All right, so here's the catch. They only made 750 bottles of the Baja Blast hot sauce. Would you try it?
No.
Just a hard no.
Hard no.
I'd try it, throw some on there. Like habanero.
I know Sarah Spivey will. She did the hot chip challenge. So.
Oh, she did do the hot chip challenge.
I would try it. It probably would be pretty good, I would think.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we'll try it. All right. So if hot sauce, I'm on camera. If hot sauce is not your thing, what about a huge pizza? Well, there's nothing like a big New York style pizza, but this one, taking it to a whole new level. Pizza Hut breaking the record for the world's largest pizza. Workers on Wednesday covered a lot of the LA Convention Center floor with more than, get this, 14,000 square feet of dough, sauce, and cheese. So big that they had to bake it in sections over the course of several hours. Now, the pizza came out to 68,000 slices, and this is my favorite part. It was later donated to several charities. The event celebrated the return of the Big New Yorker to the Pizza Hut's menu. Now, Guinness World Records, they certified the pizza as the world's largest. Now, Sarah Costa, you have some gripes with the story.
I do, because, okay, so they put down this tarp, right? Everyone's stepping on this tarp as they, like, make it. So it's just, the germaphobe in me, I can't.
So I'm just intrigued. Is this like a mobile oven?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I mean, they do have covers on their shoes, but still, I don't like the germ thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Okay.
No feet on my pizza.
Time now. 9:56, 52 degrees out.
We'll be back for a final look at weather after this.
We've still got some sprinkles out there, and it's in the low 50s, but we will see some sun after about 2 p.m., 65 for the high temperature. A cold start tomorrow morning, comfortable in the afternoon, both tomorrow and Monday. Then we see a hope for rain Monday night into Tuesday. It'll be windy behind that front, though, and temperatures will be much cooler as we end January and enter into February.
Awesome.
All right, Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. That is it for today. Texas Eats starts in about 5 seconds, and don't forget, tomorrow, 8 a.m., a special leading essay.
We'll see you tomorrow.